competitive odds, best live and play, and more ways to get into the game. Make your next bet with Sports Interaction. Head to sportsinteraction.com/STPN or download the app. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Couple other names that have come up. Noah Hannafin's got 1 year at about $4.5 million left with the Calgary Flames. The Leafs are always somehow linked to him, but I don't think that's what's happening here.
I do. Let's go, Brad. Woo!
The other one that's came up, and it is linked to Toronto, is Scott Laughton in Philadelphia. Now, he just signed an extension. Elliot this morning said he believed that that Toronto was close to trading for Scott Laughton before he signed his extension. So is that a guy that's still interested? Are they still interested in that type of guy? There's no question. Great character and really effective player. Everything is up for sale on Florida. In the Flyers.
The thing Fried said about that is supposedly the Flyers have already turned down a late first for Laughton. The Leafs have one. They have the 28th overall pick. And I'm sorry, if that's not enough, I don't think I'm down.
I'm also wondering, who's going to... we do have to have a real discussion about John Tavares at a center position in a playoff situation. He can do it all regular season, but I felt like he really is slow, speed-wise. I thought he was an effective player in the playoffs, but we are going to start to have that chat about the foot speed, right? And Laughton's another guy who's a winger.
Laughton coming... He's not playing center for the Leafs? No.
He wouldn't
play on the wing. He can play center. I know he's left wing and center.
I feel like Fried talked about him as a center.
As a center? Okay.
I don't necessarily think the Leafs' problem is Tavares at center, or what's he going to be worth the $11 million on the wing?
Yeah. I don't know.
We're talking we need a similar return to what our Timmy Panarin can bring to be an $11 million winger.
I'm looking at
Kaprizov.
Yeah. I'm looking at his face-off percentage, and it isn't great. It's okay, but I mean, this is a guy who just came off a 43-point year. His next highest year in points was 5 years ago at 32 points.
Yeah, he's 30, isn't he?
Yeah, which is it's just an odd one. I don't know.
I guess what I'm getting at is, I'll continue to say it till I'm blue in the face. It doesn't matter if you put Tavares at wing or center. You cannot have these four guys. What costs more? What costs more, a second line winger or a second line center?
Second line center.
Right. So you're going to manage the cap better by moving your $11 million center to the wing and signing or trading for how the fuck do you think this is going to work?
It doesn't make much sense when you outline.
I think.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, Steve,
Jesse, God, I'm a scholar with this fucking team.
But I think
they have to.
But I think that maybe they don't think that it's a problem.
I know they don't. They keep fucking losing.
Scott Laughton doesn't make much sense.
No.
I feel like you can recreate what Scott Laughton provides for less than $3 million.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a great piece for a different team, but if we're talking specifically the Leafs, I don't see how that $3 million for the next 3 years slots in comfortably on your wing. Then we just look at him like Alexander Kerfoot.
First of all, that's so fucking dark. Second of all, what's that movie with Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio and there's an asteroid?
Oh, the one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Don't look up.
Don't look up.
Don't look up. I feel like my life is just Leonardo DiCaprio's screaming at the news camera, and that's just breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me.
Okay. I think you're not incorrect on that. You're not incorrect on that.
Fuck.
Okay.
How does that math for you? We're in a cap crunch. We want to de-emphasize the core four, so we're going to move one of them to the wing. And
I don't think that they are. I don't think that they are, though, Steve. I don't think they are going to move anybody to the wing.
John Tavares.
John Tavares specifically. I don't think they're doing that. I think that they are continuing on the way that they have. Yeah. And when they win the cup this year, this coming year, I can't wait to replay this clip for Steve. Riz King, Riz God, Steve.
Is that your prediction?
No. Anybody who says it is lying to themselves. I think the Leafs are a very good team.
Currently constructed.
Well, they don't have currently constructed. They got 10 people who are free agents. I don't know what their construction is.
So how are we
It's
saying
going to be
team?
a completely different team next year.
I'm gonna kick you down the stairs.
I can't wait to play this back for you when they win
I'm
the
gonna
cup.
kick you right down
Can't
the
wait.
stairs.
Can't wait.
Right in the chest.
Beyond all that, I can't wait for this off season to really start.
They have a lot of UFAs.
I know they do, and they don't have a lot of cap space. So what the fuck are they gonna do?
They have some cap space, right?
Let me see.
It's like 14,
9?
15 million.
Cap space with LTIR candidates 14.7.
Oh, with LT.
But that's still 10 players they got to replace.
Yep. It's almost like they have guys who are locked up for too much money.
You know, it would be almost 5 million more if you didn't have Matt Murray's salary sitting on it.
Is that the? Oh, that was the one we were talking about this whole time.
He's getting on LTIR.
Matt Murray.
Matt
the part
Murray's
of the
going
core
LTIR.
four.
He's going on LTIR, guys.
That was a prediction like last month.
Yeah, it's for sure.
But he was he backed up in the playoffs.
He sure did.
So we know he has the ability to enter an NHL game.
Nope.
So
Mike Smith. Mike Smith
What it was?
with the Oilers.
Elaborate.
He played in the playoffs, and then they were like, "Nope, he's hurt. Done.
That's fair.
Nope, he's hurt."
All we really know about
And
Matt Murray
no
is
one questioned it.
he's got the ability to put on NHL pads.
Yes,
That's all we know.
We do know that, and take a pregame skate. He did that. So
It's so funny. Look at the Leafs cap friendly for all the forwards they had last year. Because look, you got 11.6 million, 11 million flat, 10.9 million, and then you got 6.9 million.
William.
And then
Oh,
it
they should trade that one.
And then it falls off to 2.1 million, 1.15, and Matthew Nyes at $925,000, and that is it
Okay.
on the NHL roster. Oh my god!
If that unnamed NHL player, who's for sure not Ryan O'Reilly, said that, I think they might have been right.
This will be interesting. I would, man. Here's what I want to know: how come no one's got to sit down with Brad Treliving yet?
he's done radio hits.
No, but like a sit down. You know, we're in the same fucking room.
let
You're
him
gonna have to look me in the eye.
Job. Let him do his job.
No,
No.
I want no.
Before
This
you
is
grill
Toronto.
him.
You don't just get to simply do your job.
All right, I'm
you
gonna
want to
get-
simply do your job?
I got to get Steve Keogh on the phone.
Go to San Jose. Simply do your job.
It's what is it? June something?
Yeah, no, and nothing
June
against
10th? I don't
San
know.
Jose specifically. I don't know why I picked you, but you know that there's a difference in the media. I'm not saying there's a difference in success on the ice. Both teams haven't had a lot.